Committee. All right, Congressman, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good to be with you.
No doubt there are a number of members of Congress that are concerned about this, but do you think the administration is not acting urgently?
Well, we're contrasting this with the case of Roxana Saberi, who was the Iranian-American journalist, in which the president spoke out very, very publicly and personally about the case and was able to secure her release. In this particular case, we've tried quiet diplomacy. I talked to the Secretary of State some months ago about this case, and at that point it was clear we were going to try the other option. However, that option has now failed, and so what we're suggesting is that the president, on humanitarian grounds, because of the health issues with Laura Ling and her ulcer, her medication, which is, by the way, her ulcer obviously is going to get worse under these conditions.
Sure.
And with Euna Lee, with her 4-year-old daughter, having been separated from her for now close to 3 months, that this is the point in time, I think, when the president needs to forcefully make this case and get personally involved.
Yeah, I guess, Congressman, my question is, why are you second-guessing this administration? I mean, this is obviously a very sensitive matter involving North Korea.
I worked with the Secretary of State for over 2 months on this case in order to try to avoid 12 years hard labor. The result, unfortunately, of the quiet diplomacy has been the sentence of 12 years. And so now we know what has worked with respect to the personal engagement of the president in the Iranian situation of our journalists there. Roxana's release gives us hope that if we can convince the president to become engaged on this front, that we might have a similar success, and especially when he can make the humanitarian argument here to the North Korean government. So I think it requires at this point stepping it up, especially because of the severity of the conditions in the North Korean prisons.
Sure, and Congressman, what about Al Gore or Bill Richardson as a personal envoy? Do you support that? Do you think that's a good idea?
I would attempt with Al Gore because of the connection he has with the station to have him engaged in this regard, and I don't think we have anything to lose with that. North Korea has turned people down before, but on the other hand, as I say, we've played out this hand on quiet diplomacy. Now's the time to step up the engagement with that type of direct intervention. So I heartily endorse that concept, yes.
Great to hear from you, Congressman. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I happen to know Laura Ling's family, Mary Ling, her mother, and I know how much she appreciates the focus on this right now. It's very important we take the action to secure their release. Thank you.
Well, Congressman, thank you for all you do, and thanks for your update on it. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for us this hour. I'm Norah O'Donnell.